All right, guys, welcome to Ledger Prime. It's February 2nd, and the markets are looking not so good. We got Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, all of these are sitting on key technical levels. We're going to look at the charts quick, but there's a lot of macro things going on that we need to pay attention and understand what's driving this price and really pay attention because things could get dicey here in a little bit. So I'm going to open up the chart. We're going to keep talking about what's been going on. Okay, so if we pull up Bitcoin here, we can see right here, guys, at 74,000, we are testing a major level. And the reason why, if you're looking at technical analysis, if this breaks, we break the structure of the uptrend. Okay, so here, this low, right? We put in a lower or a higher low back on November 19th. But if we break 74,000, the structure breaks, 70,000's in play, which is the 50% Fibonacci retracement. And if that doesn't hold, we're looking at 56, right? We got a long ways down. So if we look at where I drew this from, we're down here on the 15,000 lows, all the way back to November of 2022. And we drew this Fibonacci retracement all the way up to 126K, which was on October 3rd. We fell down hard. I mean, we made a little bit of a rebound, like we're at 78, right? So we're right in between the 382 and the 50% retracement of the massive chart, long-term chart dating all the way back to 2022. We did look at this. We went down to this low. If I zoom in a little bit so we can see what we're talking about, stretch this out, drag it over. Right here, you can see almost to the penny. This low, 74,000, hit exactly. And we're not out of the woods yet. If this breaks, it's 70,000, 68, 70,000, and we got to hope that holds. Why is this going on? The new Fed chair, right? The guy that Trump nominated, although he is crypto friendly, he also has said, like, I mean, this guy likes to fight inflation, and he will keep rates the same or he will raise them, making a risk-off environment. And we've seen Bitcoin has not been acting like gold and silver. The digital gold narrative, it's wrong. Okay, it is not. It is acting like a risk-off tech stock. And until we see otherwise, we need to start treating it like that. Also, guys, this 74-ish, I don't remember the exact number, but 74 something is also strategies, Michael Saylor's strategies cost basis. I'm not sure if that's going to have any implication. He stated that they can still survive with prices down in the 40s and 30s. So I don't know if he's going to come in and buy more here, right? Maybe that's where he bought. Maybe this is him coming in and making a big buy right at his basis. Okay, but 74,000 is also the biggest Bitcoin treasuries average price, which is another key level. If that breaks, I don't know what he's going to do. I don't know what Michael Saylor's game plan is. He said he's not going to sell, but he could. So we need to be very careful. We're at these levels are really interesting. And if we even go look at Ethereum, let's pull up Ethereum, ETH, same thing, right? I've got some Fibonacci lines already drawn here, dating back to the lows of April 2025, and this is at 1,300 some odd dollars, all the way up to the peak at basically $5,000. We came right back. We're sitting almost to the nuts on this 786 retracement. Okay, bounced right off of it just like Bitcoin did. Okay, but these are when it bounces off a technical level. When it bounces off a technical level, sometimes that just tells you that either traders or bots and algorithms are putting in buy orders at that level. It doesn't hit exactly unless something is automated. So again, with Ethereum, we're not out of the woods. This 2100, 2150 has to hold. And you can see back here, June 22nd, we hit that exactly too. If this doesn't hold, you know, we're looking back. We could be back to 1400. Okay. Also, the altcoins, they're also paying the price. If we pull up Solana, I got some charts drawn here already too. Let me drag this down. Solana, we're sitting right at the lows from 96 bucks, right? from this low here on April, the April lows. We bounced right off of it. Everything bounced right off a key Fibonacci support level. If that breaks, if we lose $95, it could be some chop, but we're looking at 52.89. Okay, and the macro environment's not changing. Trump's not going to renominate somebody. Global political tensions don't resolve themselves overnight. Okay, and these key technical levels that we're sitting on, and interest rates and inflation, we could be looking at a risk-off environment through the spring. Let's look at XRP quick as well. XRP is not looking good. Okay, so XRP's at $1.63, and we broke through this 618 retracement dating all the way back. I drew the Fibonacci from a 48-cent low back, where is this at? Around 2024, 48 cents, all the way up to the peak at $3.65, and we just broke through the 618 retracement, which is $1.70. So we got to reclaim $1.70, but look at all this here. Look at boom, 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 boom. There was a lot of support right above this 618 retracement, and it's broken. So the question is, what do we see first? $2 or $1? Okay, I'm not sure, but we're going to have to keep an eye on this chart as well. And if you still believe in the long-term narrative of XRP, you might see a pretty good buying opportunity around $1.16 if that comes. So guys, we're just looking at Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, XRP charts. I hope this helps, but the environment that we're in and crypto, especially Bitcoin, being treated as a risk-off asset right now, like I said, it's being treated like a tech stock. Okay, we have to watch geopolitical and regulatory environments to see what happens next. Be careful. If you're down money, don't try to make it all back with one trade. Don't get whipsawed. Okay? Be a smart, intelligent investor. Leg in slowly. Look for good buying opportunities, and don't throw it all in at once and try to be a hero and make back your losses, because that's the quickest way to lose money. All right, guys. That's about all I got for today. We will see you in the next one.